No one is coming to save you. Not your family, not your friends, not your lover. This world doesn't raise people, it uses them. You were not trained to think. You were trained to obey. And by the time you realize that, the damage is already done. So listen carefully. This is not motivation. This is a warning. Part 1. The product. Let's start with you. Who are you? A human being or a product full of hope? The hope that one day you'll become someone. Someone who chooses the perfect job, the perfect partner, the perfect car, the perfect life. But listen carefully. Hope doesn't run your world. Choice does. The world only follows one law. The better your choices are, the better your life becomes. And you were never taught how to choose. You were emotional before you were intelligent. You copied before you understood. You observed before you processed. And whatever your elders did, you called it truth. Nobody taught you how to think. They only taught you what to think. Your biggest teacher wasn't school. It was your emotions. And emotions are terrible teachers when you're a child. Because your emotions weren't trained. They were wild, scared, and confused. And your parents did what they thought was right. But instead of teaching you to investigate life, they taught you to memorize it. So you grew up confused, overloaded with opinions. And that is the product. This product is you. Part 2. Are people idiots? You've said this line before. People are idiots. But the truth is, we were not idiots when we were born. We learned to be miserable. We learned to be confused. We learned to be mentally lazy. Nobody taught us how to think, so we borrowed beliefs, copied opinions, inherited fears. Our biggest teachers were also blindly taught, and those poor ideas grew into solid identities, unquestionable, untouchable, unchangeable. Why? Because most of what you were taught was built on fear. And fear hates truth. And ignorance loves comfort. You never verified your beliefs. You memorized them. And once an unverified idea becomes a belief, it turns into your identity. And when someone questions your belief, you don't defend the idea, you defend yourself. That's why people fight. That's why emotions explode. That's why logic disappears. Because no one is arguing the truth. They're protecting their identity. And when enough people carry the same lies, they become a group. And groups fight other groups, celebrate together, destroy together, blind together. Part 3. 2 types of products. There are only 2 kinds of people in this world. Type 1. What to think. This person loves comfort. He chooses familiarity over growth. Same places, same habits, same mindset. He fears what he doesn't understand, so he asks for answers instead of learning how to ask better questions. He follows internet gurus to tell him how to live and calls it learning, but it's really just obedience. Type 2. How to think. This person is dangerous, not to others, to lies. He questions everything, even himself. He doesn't cling to ideas, he tests them. He doesn't worship thoughts, he challenges them. He values truth over belonging. He is uncomfortable, but free. He searches, fails, corrects, tries again, and grows. Not safely, but consciously. Part 4. Who are you? At the end of the day, there's no one coming to save you. Only you. So decide. Are you a product or a person? One who waits to be told what reality is, or one who builds it? Because the world will never slow down for you. Learn how to think, or the world will think for you. And trust me, it won't think kindly. So choose, a product or a human who thinks.